Hey everybody, surf fishing Florida. We're back at New Smyrna Beach, and we've been doing this 14 years. We never seen this before. All the way down the beach is like a platform about 30 feet wide, and then a steep drop off to the edge of the surf. And there is a lot of seaweed, and we don't have finger mullet, so no doubt about it, today is going to be an ultra tough day. We just got to get that one whiting to use for cut bait. Get a look at this. We got like a little river at the top of the flat part of the dune, where the water runs back out from both directions and tries to flow back out. There's a lot of current and a lot of seaweed, and right now it's unfishable. And without any finger mullet or cut bait, we might not catch anything today. So it might be a short trip, but we came all the way down here, and we don't give up easily, so we're gonna try. It's high tide right now, so the surf is huge, and that is definitely like a little river running out of the back of the top of this dune. Right now it's unfishable. There's so much seaweed in the current. We're probably gonna have to wait maybe an hour for the tide to go out, so this surf can go down, so you can see the mats of seaweed, because there's a lot of them. We've never seen the river at the top of the dune like this before. That is some nasty surf too. After 2.5 hours, if you want to call that a whiting, that's close to one of the smallest we've ever caught. I'm going to put her little single 4-0 hook on there and use that. I'm not even going to throw the light shark rod unless we get something else. At least we got something to throw besides the fish bites. I showed you the little river we had going on when we got here, and now the hump up here is dry. The tide is going out. We're going to try fishing that little tiny piece of whiting, and that whiting is so small we only got maybe one more piece and then the little head. And we'll see if we can't catch a bluefish or something else. We just got to take turns. The seaweed has died down a little bit, and if you see the mat, you just avoid it. So now that we got the whiting, we're definitely staying. Wow. Well, he popped off and she ran down there and grabbed him.
Popped out.
Wow, what happened?
Popped out.
Oh no. Wow, probably another one bit through the wire. Wow. Okay, but it's on there. I'm gonna throw the other rig on. Toss it up there so you don't get the hook in him. Look at the hook in him.
If I didn't grab it, we would have been lost it.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty amazing. That 175 cable was one of my junk rigs. I don't use it anymore, that's why. Okay, that little dinky whiting, a piece of that got us the bluefish, and now that other rig shot, so we're switching to the double 4-0 rig, and that's 480 cable, which is why I use it. That's indestructible. So she's gonna keep fishing with this, and I may put the light shark rod out with the double 6-0 rig. I'm not even gonna put a bluefish rig on the light shark rod because we can only run one rod. You have to hold it, you can't put it in the pipe, and the current walks you down the beach, and the seaweed comes in waves. And when you see it, a big mat coming, you got to reel it in. So I can't run 2 rods. So we're just going to take turns with this and hopefully get a couple of more bluefish. All right, I put her sand perch rig on with the fish bites, and she's caught a couple of sand fleas. But the current's getting much worse, and it's still a few hours before low tide. We're showing you every trip we go on, and this one is definitely not much of a trip at all. Hopefully we can go in 4 or 5 days, but it could be another week before the conditions allow us to get out here. It is what it is. Well, we've been here about 4.5 hours. We were going to stay to low tide, which is about a little less than 2.5 hours. There's no point in that. The current is getting worse by the minute. And the beach is an hour drive for us. And when we came over the deck this morning and seen all the seaweed in the surf, we knew we shouldn't have come. But none of that showed up on the surf cams yesterday afternoon and evening. So the seaweed moved in during the night, and there's nothing you can do about it. But you've seen in a couple other videos, we fished through the seaweed. Today's a lot worse because the current is super bad. So we did the best we could. We might stay an hour, and that's about it. All right, we've been here almost 5 hours. We're filming every trip that we go on, and all we got is the bluefish and the super tiny whiting. And the seaweed and the current's just getting worse and worse, and we can't take it anymore. So we're leaving.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.